Reaper might need a little bit of help here. Maybe he can just cook the queen here. That's why I went with him. Because they might just chase him because he's like, oh, he's low. I knew it. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's video. Today's a weekly stadium gameplay. And last time we didn't explain anything, so from now on everything is going to be explained as usual. We will be picking Mercy and show you guys you know, the right setup and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I've only really played Reaper, Zarya, and Mercy. So I'm gonna play support because that is the most role that a lot of people want to know and learn about, and we will be talking about the like, you know, perks and stuff like that depending on what we go against and what we have. Now we have a solid team comp, all in all, well-rounded up team comp. We have a brawler, two brawlers with
couldn't be more excited.
Reaper and JQ. Sorry, I was just like listening. Soldier. Like, let's look at the enemy team. Never forget what they have now. They have Juno. Okay, they have a hit scan and Genji. So the first perk, we have a Reaper and we have a hit scan. So let's see what we can. Allies boosted, healing from targeted. Let's just see what can really amplify our team comp. Active Valkyrie for 5 seconds. When you reselect an ally, you both gain. While Valkyrie is active, the healing and damage boost are automatically applied to nearby allies. Oh, the healing and damage boost are automatically applied to. Okay, when using Guardian Angel on allies below 50%, obviously I think I'm gonna go with this one. Activate for 5 seconds. The healing and damage. No, this one. The one that activate. Yeah, this one. At least personally, I'm gonna go with this one just to be set from the beginning. It'll help us get more successful reses. Obviously, we will pick more HP and more armor because you don't really need anything else.
Time for the first round, and the teams are readying up.
I'm just like looking if there's a shield also is really good. Obviously, the real perks are gonna come into play later when you have more money. So. Yeah, sounds so different because I edited my headset to hear more footsteps, but that's how I'm trying to listen. It sounds very different. Anyways, obviously we're gonna be pocketing. Usually I would pocket Reaper. It's honestly, I mean, in this game mode, because Reaper is so good in this team comp. I mean, in this game mode, so we're gonna be. It's one of the two. Either it really depends on what the enemy team and how the match is gonna go, but it's either Reaper or JQ. Pocketing JQ so you can cycle her ultimate very quick so she can get ultimate faster and faster, and the faster the JQ ultimates. Oh wait, actually that might be the play because we have mirror matchup here when it comes to tank and the Mercy JQ. So I think we'll be opting in to pocketing the JQ so she can get faster ultimates. But keep in mind they have Genji, so we gotta peel for the soldier a little bit more.
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
So far, so good. Can we see the ult charge of our team? Wait, JQ didn't do anything? That's really interesting. Okay. Gonna pocket the JQ so she can get as much ult charge as possible. They're too far up, can't really help her. Have to heal now. Poke phase. Damages the soldier. Too deep. I sacrificed my life to pocket the JQ, but like I said, it's really two people you gotta focus. It's pocketing Reaper and pocketing JQ is the best thing that you can do. Okay. Okay, we're gonna pocket the JQ. Really greedy, but working out really well, I guess. Holding really close to the spawn, which is well played by the team. Okay, I'm exposing myself way too much for my liking. Pocket the soldier. And absolutely great gameplay so far. We didn't really do much because everything was just playing so good that Reaper and the JQ are the MVP of this game because this JQ really knew exactly where to hold. And obviously we did much better than the Mercy. I wonder what the enemy Mercy actually picked. What is that perk? I would love to actually look at the power. What was the emblem for? Heals for 20% more and heals you even while you're at full HP. Heals for, yeah, that's just like a heal botting thing. But it's actually a good perk. I've never actually known about it, but I wouldn't usually, that perk wouldn't be my first option. Obviously, we're going to go with the Vitality. Vitality is one of the best perks to get in mid games. Obviously, always go for it because it converts 100%, 100 of your HP to armor. Always go for that. We're going to get them more shields, obviously, because you just want to try to survive as much as possible when you're in Mercy. So, okay. I guess we're doing well, but you guys can see we have to keep in mind that the enemy team has Genji, so we have to peel. Is this a new skin for Reaper? Because I've never really. Why is he shining purple? I mean orange. I'm colorblind. But yeah, they have Genji, so you have to be careful to peel for the soldier at some point. That's why I'm like not going really too deep because I cannot forget about the basics, and the most essential thing is peeling. I would rather keep my team alive than enable someone to be even more aggressive. So yeah, because we deny what the Genji do. So let's see.
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
Feeling more powerful?
You have to keep in mind that Mercy act like Mercy as a healer in this team. As you guys can see, like the Genji's being focusing the soldiers, so never really just rush to res until you've confirmed the safety of the area. So obviously the Genji backed off, so this is a very safe res for me. We have Valkyrie active, you can safely disengage, but never, don't res and then just leave the person that you just res because he's safe. No, make sure that you keep them alive so they can get out of that place, safe and sound. Let's mark the Ash. We don't have any perks to actually do damage, so far so good. We didn't really do a lot of damage boosting because our soldier was in trouble, so we kept him alive. He died, we resed him, so now let's focus on pocketing the JQ a little bit more because our DPS have the Reaper has ultimate, so we gotta try to get this JQ charged up a little bit. I'm moving the payload unfortunately, so we're gonna just pocket whoever is in here. Good blossom from my Reaper actually, well played. It is moving the point. Now we can safely go back to point, it's fine, the Reaper is coming back. We're enabling our JQ because the JQ is playing really well. JQ and Zarya, in my opinion, are the two best tanks in this entire game mode, at least in my opinion. We'll see.
Continuing
Damage amplify, we really didn't do much damage amplification. I mean, to be honest, the enemy team were not really putting any kind of a fight, really. Oh wait, we're teabagging? Okay, now this is like a fully survival mode style, and this is just clean and pristine and everything in between, honestly. Almost no mistakes. We could have even went for that aggressive res and we would have gotten out of it alive. So far, the enemy team are actually a bunch of potatoes, but we have a much better team comp than them. Honestly, guys, if you want to rank up on tank, I would highly I would highly suggest that you play Reaper and JQ and Zarya on DPS. It's obvious, it's 1000% Soldier or Reaper. Reaper is the best DPS in my entire, in my opinion. And for support, Juno and Mercy. Okay, so we don't really need a lot of healing. We need utility because the enemy team are not really putting any much of a fight. So. Targets above 80% life gain damage reduction. Targets above 80% life gain. Healing from targeting full allies is converted to overhealth. We don't want that. Allies boosted by gain 25% lifesteal. Chains to your previous target for 3 seconds at 50% effectiveness. We might go for that. When Guardian Angel ends, heal your target for life for every 1 meter you've traveled. When using Guardian Angel on allies below 50%, Caddy heals them. Oh, an ally's below 50% life. Okay, well, is active. The healing and damage boost of getting are automatically applied. I think I'm gonna go with this one, the Serenity. It really looks good. I mean, yeah, I said we need more utility, but most of her stuff or targets above.
Another round down.
You know
and
what?
safe to
I think
say
I'm gonna
the
go with
teams
this one
are
because
in
like
the
most of her
zone.
powers are just about healing bots and stuff like that. So I might as well get like the guaranteed value because I kind of contradicted myself. But when I looked at her other abilities, there's just not much to go on really. So obviously we're gonna go for survival, more
The
health,
arena
more
is scoring.
HP,
Our
more
teams
shields
have
is
20
always
seconds
always
left.
good because I don't really need anything else on Mercy. You don't need abilities, you don't need any weapons because I'm not really the type to whip out my pistol and just go aggro. You know what I mean?
The
So.
armory is closing shortly.
I would rather go for something that I would get much value. I honestly feel like you can do a lot of builds. It really depends on what you needs and stuff like that. But I just feel like I always play on the safer side if you're a
3,
solo player
2,
like me. But if you play with a
1.
stack and you know your team can actually
Commencing
hold their
attack.
own,
Objective
and
Bravo.
the soldier, for example, get the right perks, like this Reaper, this perk is really great. They can hold their own. It is absolutely great to pick a build that allows you to go a little bit aggressive with your um,
The objective goes
with your
live
pistol.
in
So it really
10.
depends. But as a solo player, I always go for the safe route. Obviously, pocketing Reaper is not a good idea when he's flanking. You're always going to go with a brawler. So you can get it's much safer for you and much better value. So we're kind of exposed here. So I think we're going to take the L here. Yeah, we lost a lot. I think we can come back from that. I think we can safely disengage. Unless the Genji's gonna be a creep about it. Yep, he will be a weird. Okay, they haven't even capped it yet, so I think we can actually recontest here. Wait, hold on a second. This is definitely recontestable. If that's even a word. Hold up. Yeah, definitely winnable. Wait, nobody's gonna touch? That's crazy. I think they just C9 that, unfortunately. Because we won the fight, but we didn't touch. I guess I should have touched there.
10 seconds until the objectives are
Okay. LOS the hitscan. Time to come back. Reaper might need a little bit of help here. Maybe he can just cook the queen here. That's why I went with him. Because they might just chase him because he's like, oh, he's low. I knew it. Because when an isolated target is alone and he's running for their life, you can go for them and just damage boost them because the enemy team will be like, oh, he's alone. Let's just overcommit on him and just finish him off before we proceed to the next point. And I knew that they're all gonna come chasing that Reaper. That's how he says his thanks. Yeah, because that was a good play by us. Because I know they're gonna, like I said, chase him to finish him off. And if I enable them a little bit, they're gonna get surprised by that play. So well played by us, honestly. We'll fight this for sure. Nice, we weathered the storm. We do have res available if needed. Damage boost a little bit. Great coalescence. Now we just go for fully cap mode. I honestly think that's what she wrote for this for this point. GG's. That was way too easy. Honestly, I mean, we do. It's kind of a team diff, but we also played really well. So, I guess is that
check the
GG's?
standings. 3.
I think we need to have like more than the money. It needs to be 15k difference. Do we win that? I don't know, but I think there's one more round. If we win the next round, man, this video's gonna be way too short. We might have to include another one because there's really not much to learn. We're doing good, but also it's actually. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's actually looking like it's just a straight up team diff. So there's really not much you can do. Let's sell this one because I got it just for fun. What more we can get? Obviously, I'm usually just going for survival on Mercy because there's just not much you can do really. Like I said, really depends. If you have an aggressive team, if you have a very good team build that they can hold on their own, you can always for aggressive. Convert 100 into shields. You take 20% reduced damage from critical hits. I would love that. We can take it, and now we can remove this one and get a better perk. Well, affected by angelic descent, continuously gain 10% movement speed every 1 second up to 60%. I don't even know what the That's even worth it. When affected by stun, sleep, or hinder, restore 10% of your max life over 3 seconds. Cooldown reduction. Not really sure that you need cooldown reduction when playing Mercy because everything like it's just everything is just really you don't need cooldown reduction. I guess we get armor. So, what did the enemy Mercy pick for? What is that? The armory clothes we can check. Can you see the name of the perk? No. I guess you just have to memorize everything by the emblem. So, all right. Let's go. Oh wait, the ability reduction also counts for the reses. Actually, I've not really thought about that actually. There's a lot of things you can do actually in this game mode. All right, because we're in the poke phase, so we're just pocketing the soldier for now. I don't know why you fade into deep, so I think that Moira, yeah, he's dead. Try to see if it's resable. And looking like it's resable because I'm coming from behind. Alright, we have Valkyrie active so we can safely disengage. Damage boost for a little bit. As you guys can see, the Genji always would never leave the soldier, so... Man, that Juno is so deadly. Yeah, Juno is so good. She clips you with her ability. It's almost like it's a guaranteed pick, so that's why she knows. Okay, that's fine. I guess we're gonna just fight. Try to retake that point. I'm gonna enable my JP a little bit more because we need that JP ultimate as fast as possible. Good have res. Need to keep the Moira alive though, however. He's one though. Nice. Res the tank. Keep this Reaper alive. We have Valkyrie. Damage boost, but he's dead. Again, really good shadow stuff, but the Mercy, the Juno perk was really good. Wait, did I not res the tank? Why did he back up? Okay, well played. Juno is one. The JQ messed up her ultimate. Yeah, you kind of didn't take anyone to the waistline. You took the wall to the waistline. We can clip the Mercy. I mean the Genji, but it's okay. We didn't. So far so good. Maybe we need healing. Oh, the Moira, yeah, needs to heal a little bit more. So we need to get another JQ ult. Okay, always LOS that the Juno ability because it's deadly. It's not like in the regular game move. You need to not peek that. Wait, hi, that's my B. Got caught in that. Disengage. Maybe Reservoir. He doesn't have fade, so the Sweeper is cooked. Peek, bro. Oh, the Juno ability. Nice ultimate, pocket him. Just cleaning up. Neither res. Beautiful. He can fly now, so he's actually chasing her. He lost the point, unfortunately. That's okay, it's winnable. Our JQ is back. Pocketing the Reaper, because Reaper literally is just like a freaking killing machine. Reaper in this game mode is nasty. Wait, is she getting her thing on cooldown? Like she's just spamming that stuff. The Juno. Can we get a nasty res? A gold 1 res? Alright, we put up everybody. We're gonna activate Valk as soon as we get it. Wait, do we need Valk? Nah. Use the JQ ult, so we don't need it. Yeah, good call from us. They even wasted that ultimate. So far so good. Pocketing the Moira, doing ball face because she's guaranteed damage. Okay, we took control of the fight. Now we're gonna Valk soon. Alright, now we Valk. Take our value. There you go. Really, I love the patience on our end. Again, there's no visor, so we can play in the open. So we don't have to LOS anything. Absolutely amazing gameplay from us. clean, absolutely clean, pristine, and everything in between. Honestly, this Valkyrie, the mini Valkyrie that we get after every res, really clutched it for us, and we did it really came into clutch in a lot of times. And hey, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I think I did better than the enemy Mercy, but I'm not gonna lie, this was an absolute team diff. My team was just much better than the enemy team. I'm not sure if I was maybe enabling the DPS better than their DPS, but it's just, if there's a Reaper in one team and then the other one doesn't, Reaper is absolutely so good in this game mode. I cannot emphasize enough on how amazing Reaper is. I mean, like, look at this guy, he's just a killing machine. Let me just take a second and just see how long did I record for, because if it's too short, I'll try to include. Oh my god, I'll try to include another one for you guys. I think it's about the usual time that I record, so I think I'm gonna end the video, because if I include another one, it'll be way too long. So let me open the loot box before you guys kill me. And yeah, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did like the video, enjoy, subscribe, if you share with your friends, if you learned anything too, and we should get you guys all into the next one. Before I salute you guys, I'm still new to the game mode. I'm still learning. So if you have tips and tricks, feel free to share. Let's all learn together from this beautiful game mode. I love this game mode. So yeah, be bye, guys.